What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Kate Bush, and we're going back to her 1993 album, The Red Shoes. And the next tune is titled A Big Stripey Lie. A big lie, I clearly understand the idea of a lie having a lot of significance or consequence. I suppose it could be an elaborate lie, meaning big in the sense that it's multi-part and it's layered, built upon multiple instances of dishonesty. But normally when someone says big lie, I'm thinking in terms of the consequences or the significance. It's a really important situation that people will make big consequential decisions because of, and you've deliberately given them misleading information. But a stripey lie, I don't know, stripey, if I have heard it as an adjective, it's in the visual sense that a car or a suit might be stripey, it has lines across it. So stripey in the context of a big lie, I don't quite know what to do with. So I'm curious how that word may play in. I will try to catch what I can. I look forward to hearing people's comments below. But yeah, let's listen. This is Kate Bush, Big Stripey Lie from her 1993 album, The Red Shoes. Line. It's a big, long, but wavy.
All young, gentle dreams drowning in life's grief. Can you hang on to me?
Dissonant, industrial. But still a groove driving through it all.
Oh my God, it's a jungle in here. You've got wild animals loose in here.
Sonorous violin with her terrifying shouts.
Hey, all you little waves, run away. Run away.
I like essentially leading that fade out with the violin line, which was, the most elegant of all the ingredients. But yeah, it felt, by the end like this interdimensional crossroads where like misfit parts of different tunes from Kate like found their way and like coalesced gravitationally into a song it makes me think this is a B-side. And again, I went on that like holiday break, and then I've been sick a couple times recently. So number one, I've been out of it a little bit, and then secondarily, it sort of prolonged, like made the holiday break even a little bit longer than I intended it to be, which means I'm now thinking that maybe that I had already finished the proper album, and I've been going through bonus tunes. In the moment, I forget, so I apologize, but let me check Discogs, and I should be able to... Okay, my computer wants to be difficult right now because that's the way these things work. There we go. Okay, so... No, it is on the album, okay. But we only have 2 more after this, so it is near the end of the album. But I'll admit, that sounds like an experimental B-side, like a real, let's make the, an abstract track that's not necessarily designed to be a catchy tune. Now, obviously, you could say that about Kate's albums, that she's not really following, pre-established archetypes to make sure that she has, hits that are going to be catchy and sort of foot tapping and so on. She does her own thing, and that remains as true in this album as anything I've heard before. But again, just the particular blend of those crazy disparate elements, and there was like rocking guitar, but also the elegant violin. There's her doing some forward vocals that are more sonorous and done in a melodic way, and then there's her shouting in the background, screaming, and I caught some bits here and there, like a word or two here or there in those shouting bits, but I didn't get enough of them to get a real sense of what this big stripy lie is. I heard her say that phrase and that it was like a wavy line, so a lie being like a line could mean it has like long running consequences. It looks like a narrow thing, but it might extend into the future or across many different encounters or interactions. But yeah, to say that it's wavy, I'm not sure how that may bear on it, so I'm not quite sure to make of the like literal reference to the title that I heard in the opening bit. But sonically, just a really interesting track that again seemed to blend disparate elements, and it had, like, at first it felt like a bit industrial, but like R&B, and then like the second time it went into that industrial phase, it kind of had a bit more like guitar, so it felt more like a industrial rock, and then the third time it went in there, it was like this crazy, again, like this maelstrom where like different bits from her songs happened to get intertwined and come together, because it was like the violin, the guitar, the like, syncopated percussion, that sort of industrial grit over all of it. It was just a really crazy track sonically. So without knowing what it's about, it's a really interesting tune. And yeah, the kind of track that I would expect to be a B-side, but again, according to Discogs, it's on the proper album. So yeah, 2 more, I don't even remember. I just looked at it. I don't even remember what the next track is. Why Should I Love You? It's an interesting question to ask somebody. It's like, let me make a PowerPoint real quick, and I'll give you a presentation on why I think that might be beneficial for you to do. But yeah, ultimately, I look forward to hearing what Kate has to say about that question and in what context it occurs. So, looking forward to it. Shout out to Seb once again for sharing all of the Kate Bush material. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.